After the church ceremony, the guests moved to the reception hall where the celebration continued. The hall was beautifully decorated with flowers and shining lights. Music filled the air as friends and family congratulated the newly married couple. Ben was extremely happy. He held Agnes' hand proudly as he introduced her to different guests. "My beautiful wife," he kept saying with a smile. Agnes smiled back, but inside her heart she felt uneasy. Across the hall, Nicholas stood quietly watching them. Every now and then, he glanced at Agnes with a strange smile. Agnes avoided looking at him. After the food was served and the dancing started, guests surrounded Ben and Agnes on the dance floor. Everyone cheered as the couple shared their first dance. Mrs. Smith watched them carefully from her seat. Something about Agnes still made her uncomfortable, but she said nothing. Later that night, the celebration slowly came to an end. Friends and family began to leave one by one. Ben and Agnes were escorted to the luxury hotel where they would spend their honeymoon. As soon as they arrived at the hotel room, Ben hugged Agnes happily. "My wife," he said with excitement, "our honeymoon finally begins tonight." Agnes forced a smile. "Let me prepare something for you to eat first," she said softly. Ben nodded. "All right." As Ben relaxed on the bed, Agnes walked toward the small dining table in the room. Her hands began to shake. Slowly, she removed the small substance Nicholas had given her. For a moment, she stared at it silently. Her heart started beating very fast. What if something goes wrong? She remembered the thoughts that had troubled her earlier. What if Ben doesn't wake up? She almost dropped the substance. For a moment she considered throwing it away and telling Ben everything, but then she remembered Nicholas' threat. "If I don't do this, he will expose everything." Her breathing became heavy. Finally, with trembling hands, Agnes added the substance to Ben's drink. She carried the tray to him. "My love, eat something," she said gently. Ben smiled happily. "Thank you, my wife." He began to eat and drink without any suspicion. A few minutes later, Ben started feeling strange. He rubbed his eyes. "Agnes, I suddenly feel very sleepy," he said. Agnes forced a worried expression. "Maybe you are just tired from the wedding," she replied. Within minutes, Ben lay down on the bed and fell into a deep sleep. Agnes stood beside the bed staring at him. Her heart was beating loudly. Slowly, she picked up her phone. A message immediately appeared from Nicholas. "Is he asleep?" Agnes swallowed nervously. Then she typed a short reply, "Yes." Another message came immediately. "Good. Come to room 214. Agnes looked at the sleeping Ben one more time. For a moment guilt filled her heart, but then she quietly picked up her bag and walked out of the room. The honeymoon night had only just begun.